Hello students, while solving such type of problems, we will take the help of a method which is called integration by parts. So let's see what is that particular method. So the method is such that the two functions are divided into two names. This is known as first function and V is known as second functions, and this is how we expand it. Okay. Now how to choose the first function and second functions? Normally there is a rule which is given by this term ILATE, the rule for choosing the first function, and this is the order which we will follow. Okay. So I stands for inverse trigonometrical functions, L stands for logarithmic functions, A stands for algebraic functions, T stands for trigonometric functions, and E stands for exponential functions. Now whatever function comes first will be according to this order. Okay. Again there is a simple logic. The term which you find easier to differentiate, take this as the first function. See here u is differentiable, so take u as the first function, and the function which is easier to integrate, take that as a second function. So I will show you in this particular numerical. See, this is easier to differentiate, we will take as the first function. So we'll expand according to this rule. Okay. Suppose, okay, I am writing down the rule. Integration of u v dx will be nothing but u integration of v dx minus, then give integration sign, then d dx of first function, it is u. Okay. Then integration of the second function, then the entire thing again you have to integrate it. So this is the rule. This is a rule by integration by parts. Okay, same rule I will apply it here also. So I is given like this. So what we will do? This is first, this is second function. So first function, bring it here. Integrate the second function. Okay. Then again differentiate the first function. In our case, the first function is x squared. So write down x squared. Then integrate the second function. That is e to the power x dx whole bracket dx. Okay. Now, in next step, we will just apply the standard integral. The standard integral of e to the power x dx is nothing but e to the power x minus ddx of x squared is nothing but twice of x, and this is nothing but e to the power x dx. So students, again there are two functions. Okay, let me rearrange it. So 2 will come outside the integral sign, integration of x e to the power x d of x. Now students, see here there are now two more functions, first function and second function. Again we apply this particular method. Okay, again we will apply this one. Okay, so let's see, this will be x squared e to the power x minus 2. Again write down x integration of e to the power x dx minus integration of ddx of x integration of e to the power x dx, then whole dx. So this will be x squared e to the power x minus 2 x integration of this is nothing but e to the power x minus ddx of x is 1, this is e to the power x dx. So this will be our now last step, x squared e to the power x minus 2x e to the power x minus is plus 2, this is e to the power x plus c. So students, this is our answer. Okay. So you just have to remember this formula. Okay, this is a very important formula. You remember it. How to expand if there are two functions u v, and this is the following rule you have to follow. Okay. Also there is a logical side of it. The one which is very easier to differentiate, take it as the first function. Which is easier to integrate, take that as the second function. Okay. So this numerical is very important from exam point of view. So let me come to again next question. Okay. So this is an example of definite integral. Okay. 0 to pi by 2 sin x plus cos x dx. Okay, so there is an important property of definite integral. See the limits 0 to a and 0 to pi by 2. This pi by 2 you compare with a, okay, and there is some function here, and this is the entire function. Okay, so what happens? 0 to a, f of a minus x means a minus of x dx. Okay, so same property we are going to use here also. Okay, so what I have done, I have taken this as number 1. Fine. Then we'll apply the property. So I equals to integration of 0 to pi by 2. So here in place of sin x, I will write sine of a minus x means pi by 2 minus x, pi by 2 minus of x. In the denominator also I will write sine of pi by 2 minus x plus cos of pi by 2 minus x, right? And this will be integration of 0 to pi by 2. In the denominator, sorry, in the numerator, sine of 90 minus theta is cos of theta. Okay. Sine of 90 minus x is again cos x, and cos of 90 minus x is sine of x. Now, what we do, we number it as 2. Okay. Now, add both the equations. Adding 1 and 2, we get, adding 1 and 2, we get I plus I is twice I equals integration of 0 to pi by 2. Then this and this are in the denominator, both are same. So this will be in a single step. I am writing it down, sin x by sin x plus cos x. The denominator is same, sin x plus cos of x dx. Okay. So which will be equal to integration of 0 to pi by 2, cancel out, this will be integration of dx. So twice I equals to this much. So twice I equals to, what is integration of dx? Is simply x. The limits here pi by 2 comma 0. So this will be pi by 2 minus of 0, which will be equal to only pi by 2. So twice of I equals to pi by 2. So value of the integral I equals to pi by 4. So students, this is the answer for the above integral. Okay. So students, the value of this I is nothing, I is this one, this is pi by 4. So pi by 4 is our answer, and in this particular numerical we have used this property. So this is a very important property. So applying, we have learned how to apply the property of definite integral in this particular problem. Okay students, thank you for